Today I want to show you guys a quick and easy way to get your chainsaw sharpened, and it is with this Chicago Electric Power Tools chainsaw sharpener, and it's got a grinding wheel on it and very easy to use. It has sped up the amount of time it takes me to sharpen my chainsaw blade, and I want to give you guys a closer look. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of how this tool works. Essentially, you're going to put the chain in this area here, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then you're going to bring this grinding wheel down on top of each one of those blades and the chain to sharpen it. So before you start using this tool, I know when I got it, I had to put together a couple of pieces here, and that just took me 2 or 3 minutes. Once you have the thing assembled, you're going to want to mount it to some sort of surface. I found a spare piece of plywood that I had, and I had some bolts and nuts, and I drilled holes into this plywood to secure this to it. And this plywood is just sitting on a small table that I have. But by securing this down, this isn't going to move or go anywhere while I'm trying to use it. So a quick tip I want to give you when you are mounting this to some sort of surface is you're going to need this area here to hang off. And this is where the chain is going to hang down, but there's also a tightening wheel underneath that allows you to pivot this when you are cutting at different angles. And the first time that I screwed this down to this plywood, I didn't leave enough room, and I was running into this tightening knob down here, so I actually had to re-drill holes. So just make sure that you are leaving enough room for this whole edge to hang off of whatever surface you are going to be mounting to. So let's start off with our chain. So the actual part of the chainsaw we're going to be sharpening is this angled part right here. And every other blade goes the same way, and then the ones in between go the opposite direction. So it is important for you to figure out what angle your chainsaw blades are cutting at. These are cutting at 30 degrees, but it may not be the same for your chainsaw. Easiest is to probably check your chainsaw manual and see what your chainsaw blades angle is, or you could probably jump online, go to Google and type in the model of your chainsaw and find out the angle of your chainsaw chain blades. And then you're going to want to set the vise angle that's at the bottom here. So the piece of this tool that's hanging off the table is the tightening knob and the vise that you see right here. And I am going to loosen this vise, and this gives me the option here to set it to whatever angle I want. We're going to set it to that 30 degrees, and then I am going to tighten that knob at the bottom so that this stays at that 30-degree cutting angle.